Kebisho, tafadhali. Ninasema let us appreciate Dr. Kebisho vizuri. Amen. We can have our seats. I'm not taking much of your time. I know our time is really gone, but I want to thank God for what has happened today. For those who are visitors in our church for the first time, my name is Bishop Ben Kamau, QBE. And to our guests and the awarding panel, led by Professor Kebisho, today it is a very, very great day, being joined by my family members, friends, and also our congregation. There is nothing good like being honored when your eyes and ears can hear the genuine honor coming out from honored people, and especially in our generation. I am highly honored. I knew Dr. Kebisho long time ago. He has been a close friend. We have crossed paths in media and in the spiritual lanes. But I never knew that one day, the boy whom you've heard here, the journey, will one day carry what great men and women of this world have. And this one, or this honor, is not mine. This honor belongs to us all, and I qualify. All JCM members are shareholders of this new title. If I am a QBE, JCM members are QBE. And with gratitude, I humbly accept the award today. Thank you. To my members, you are all sure of the journey that we have gone through. No one believed in us, but we believed in ourselves. No one wanted to see us, but we wanted to see ourselves. Some lanes are personal responsibilities. And I thank you, JCM members, for making me to be who I am today. To anyone who doubted where we can go, this is the far that we were to go, and we are waiting for more and more. This title that I've gained today, I don't want to cry again, because I've cried enough when testimonials were being made here. And also when Dr. Kebisho was reading here, he even knows me more than I know myself. I think I don't know myself. I have known about me today. This title that your bishop has gained today is out of love and compassion and the family bond, because we refused to be a church and we became a family. From our Sunday school outside there to the aged person, the most aged person seated in this church. It is out of love which we have to each other. From people who are walking well to people who have wheelchairs or people who are differently abled in this church. And so, as I celebrate today, my church celebrate together with me. For the 2.5 years, we have gained a lot. And I'm asking myself, where will we be in 10 years to come? Through our compassion, we are changing the societal aspect around in Ruiru and in Kenya. By the grace of God, in few months to come, we are going to launch our compassionate mission hospital. Because when our money is lost, nothing is lost. But when our wealth is gone, our health is gone, our wealth is gone. Jesus healed people. We should play part in people getting healed. And we don't care what people are saying about JCM. We know what we are doing for ourselves and for the entire community. In the near future, we will have our compassionate schools so that our children will gain education and go far beyond where we had gone or where we went. And all this is because you are holding my hand. Without people, you cannot become. It is God who calls, but it is people who makes. And through my calling in the compassionate gospel, I have seen people changing lives here. I all know you, and you know your bishop knows the congregation. And I can tell when I look around how some of you came looking in this church. When you look Evangelist Bernard, when he came here, he was a tiny fella. But look at him today. He is huge, more than your bishop. He came here singing songs of pain. But today, he is praising God who he met here. When I look people like Pastor Frank, he got married in this church. It was our first wedding in JCM. Look at him today. When I look at those young people, where is Josh and Jeroge? These young men picked from the streets of Ruiru. And today, they are even wearing good clothes. Even more than some of us who are seated here. They have completed their courses. And their visas are being processed. Ready to take off from this nation, from the streets of Ruiru. This is what I wanted to see. Titles are good, but titles with impact. When I look at a lot of people here, Pastor Kim came hopelessly all the way from Malindi. He landed on the hands of Matatu sector. We picked him up. Look at the church he has constructed in Rimuru. He now has hope and giving out the same hope to others. JCM is the port of hope. When I look around and I see some of the widows who came in this church without hope, some of them we gave them trolleys. Some of them we gave them mitumbas. We gave them cries here and unga. I remember Madam Jackie is the one who launched our Chapati Mashinani Forum here. It has changed lives and also bouncing on to other people, because good deeds does not only benefit us but the society. When I look at our mothers and fathers here going to hospital and coming back to face life without sickness, and their medical cover is paid through sadaka yetu. That is what I wanted to see. I hate poverty, and may God deliver you from the chains of poverty. When I see our young people beginning to earn from the church capital, when our boys are taking piki and they earn a living for their families, that is all I wanted to see. An empowered Christian life. Being born again does not mean that we won't go hungry or thirsty. Being born again does not mean that we won't wear or walk barefooted. But when you empower, some people does not need much. They only need a push. When I see our brothers here, brothers of compassion, I see people who genuinely want you to become. And that is why I normally pray for your businesses. That is why I normally come to visit your businesses. When I see Mr. and Mrs. Charles seated there, Monfam and Gitonga seated there, I see a wise council where our young people walk and they are directed on how to live in this nation. My people, I might say a lot, but I want to thank God from the family that I came from. He is my elder brother who took charge after our father's death and our mother's death. And Wamwangi said something here that broke my heart. But I thank God, even in absentia, that she gave birth to this gentleman. I know when I touch a life of an old person here, I also touch her heart. And I am thankful, because I have made more parents. I only had 2 parents. Now, this church is full of my parents. And when I see them, I feel good. Just tell me, a young man in 38 preaching to people who are 70 years and above, and they are okay, they are respected, and they are loved. I am an instrument of love. And this is my prayer to every priest, to every church who is watching, who are watching our service today, that we stop speaking love and begin doing love. That we stop speaking compassion and start doing compassion. Thank you to everybody, brothers of compassion, Brother Arias and Dr. Philip, and our medical department, who have made an impact. I know a lot is being done by you through my vision. I know you are the ones who deserved this and not me. But in my patronage, all these things will be done. And it is my prayer that in 10 years to come, poverty will be a forgotten thing in JCM. Our children, to our widows, don't worry. your children will go to school. The church has offerings. Those offerings are to better the lives of the needy in this church. That store, as long as kafagara kariomuoyo, you will never lack food in that Lord's store. And thank you so much, Madam Jackie, for ensuring that we have food and enough food in this store. And I will always wake up very early and go to the roads. Nemurumuna mu joke wedagia mutu. Dia kuwedia mutu kahote. Haisaka kirori kiu ni tondu wa mutumia utangihota kwa isha kirori kiu. We came through Mira Tanzania ona tutina koma. Turauma kwa tuthiete turakinyira timu na gugukirishu. Ira turakinyira utuko tureja gutha inya cio tuko niguo turaigaga rori haria with my team o tukirimira ikumbirire ria Ngai. Mundu anyona ngendia mutu tageciragie ni undu ungi itari wa gwika. Njikaga uguo ni undu wa ciana iria cinyumite thutha na iria ndirarera kiro. Inyui muhoyagira tu ndikagwe kuma kirori-ini. Naguo kanitha ndugatiga kununga cabaci. Because we are a good church. I appreciate so much, Daktari. Thank you for taking your time to even know me more than I know myself. Maundu mamwe makwa ndaiguira haha. Na mundu wothe unyitaga ciringi yake zunguka agekira input kanitha-ini uyu nigetha mundu ateithike. Ngai witu aromurathima. To my online church, you are the one who first believed in me when I was in Gatundu. The online church became bigger than the physical church when I was serving in Gatundu. And you are the ones who encouraged me, Bishop, let us have a physical church because some of us cannot join you in our former denomination. In Kenya and in abroad, whoever that goes back to the pocket and entrusts Bishop Ben with that shilling that you have, to those who normally help us to pay for our medical cover, to those who normally feed our aged, to those who are sponsoring house rent to some of our aged parents, may you receive my gratitude. I might not have a lot of money, but I use my influence positively. May our God continually bless you. And finally, to my lovely wife, you are the one who sleeps near me, a source of encouragement. You don't know how